To me, community is something really automatic. NFTs supercharge that core human drive to be part of community. And I think cut across some of the most isolating factors of online communities and actually kind of enhanced online communities.
As soon as it goes out into the world, whether that's video games or Web3 like Azuki, it's not yours anymore. It becomes part of the community. It's out there and everybody has their own interpretation of it.
You know me as Dem, head of community, but my real name is David Arnedo. This has been a fantastic adventure, and I think, I want to put my face on it. This is my life's work, man.
Like when you're a company that is working on IP, there's a time before you announce. Your team are the only people who've seen this thing, and everything is like love and care, and you want to make the best thing possible. As soon as it goes out into the world, it's not yours anymore. It becomes part of the community.
I think about growing up, how anime really shaped my childhood. It really helped for character development. I'm just really excited at the fact that we get to be so close to building out anime.
They're expressing something that is their own, really. It's their own character, and they have a lot more, ownership and a lot more just connection to what they're doing. But at a certain point, it would be great if we see what other people can do with them. Once you see what comes out of it, usually it's something that's very surprising.
It was actually really refreshing coming to Azuki and hearing, hey, we want co-creation to happen, and then seeing it start to happen.
Owning in Azuki transformed my digital identity, opening doors to opportunities both within and beyond the community.
If I'm looking in 2 years' time, the ideal of co-creation is a very deep connection between us and our community, but also like a much quicker feedback response.
Getting to be a part of a decentralized anime brand, to me, basically means getting to co-create with an incredible community in one of my favorite genres.
I think the next stage of co-creation is actually counterintuitively that we put our resources into growing the top funnel of the brand, Azuki, the top funnel of the ecosystem, anime.
I would say I'm pretty attached to my digital identity. It's my brand. It's who I am.
Over the years, it feels like my digital identity online has gone from being just this JPEG to something that is multifaceted and, quite frankly, a vehicle for me to be my authentic self.
So that there are hundreds of billions of fans that when you do co-create, then you have a market to sell into. And every time a community member decides to do something with their IP, they find an instant fan base and a very clear system and a platform to distribute it. And it's just like sort of instant break even and, really exciting for builders. That would be something amazing to create.
I'm drawing commission art. That is the meaning of my existence. I can continue to create art and give back to the community.
I love the idea of co-creation within the idea of this decentralized anime brand. I've been very fortunate to have witnessed this firsthand with my brand Espresso Shop. We've been very fortunate enough to have that come to life in the first Azuki anime episode.
I love Azuki. It's my home, and it's a decentralized brand, meaning that it was and it continues to be built by the people, for the people.
And we created the structure for it, right? Like great art, great NFTs, great brand identity, the garden caretakers. But at every step of us adding structure or us adding, tools or doing the garden tour or doing Buy Garden Local, like at each one of those steps, it was just because like there were people there that were willing to do it. We had from the core of our DNA sort of the ideal that it would be possible. A key to our co-creation efforts has been the work that Rose has done with Garden Caretakers. It's a group of people with very different motivations and very different levels of experience and very different perspectives on what co-creation should be. I'm very proud of you, Rose.
It's a team effort, the whole thing. Decentralized anime brand is essentially what we're trying to create. We want to enhance the anime industry. We don't want to disrupt it in a bad way, but we want to enhance it and help make it more accessible to all of the talent that is out there. Because We all know that there's so much more talent out there than is even creating in the anime industry right now.
We're all drivers together, but we're all going to the same destination.
Whenever we get to look back on this masterpiece that we've all co-created together and say, wow, that is huge.
My Azuki token ID is 3029
464
2832
2459
9940.
1425.
One Garden
12434
8595.
6929 7579.
My name's Azuki.
I think the more passionate we are about just anime as a whole and about the community, about our artists, about our builders, about just the brand, the IP, the stories, all of those things, people are going to see how great that is and they're going to want to be a part of it, and we're going to be ready to bring them into the fold and help them experience all the great, awesome things that we've already gotten to experience as the Azuki community. That's what I'm hoping to see happen over the next couple of years.